What's happening, YouTube? It's been a hot minute since I last uploaded. It's because I've been busy with real world stuff, but I should hopefully be back to uploading more. So either way, I recently played last night in Distant Coder's first Master Duel Locals, and I came second with this deck. So yeah, just want to show off my build, and to show off that I went second with a 4-1 record at this, as I said, Distant Coder's first Master Duel Locals, best of 1, 5 rounds. Okay, and yeah, let's go card by card. Starting things off, we have triple Cyber Dragon Hertz. Great normal summon if you don't have the core engraver, but you do have machine dupe. Just easily get 2 Sidras on field to X-Season or a combo extend. Plus, it's a great discard for Soldier, Twin, or just anything that discards. Plus, there's a neat interaction that I found out with Hertz and Infinity. So if you detach Hertz off of the Infinity, it will then be able to trigger, adding you your core, your Sidra from deck. There's anything that you may be missing or want to follow up for next turn. So triple Cyber Dragon Hertz. It also discard for Nashta for a free special summon. So as I said, moving on, we've got 1 Nashta. Some people play more than this. I like this at 1 because if you see this in your hand without any other form of discard, because you have to discard a monster, it can brick. So I play this at 1. It's a great way. It's a great search off of Emergency, off of Rev System, not Rev System, sorry, off of Repair Plant. You can even send it off Foolish Barrier and just bring it back with Nova to then get another free special summon. So yeah, I don't like this at more than 1. You can also forgot you can also bring this out with Cause Effect. So when going to control a monster, banish core, bring back Nashta, and carry on. Next we have triple Max C. With most of the decks that I went up against special summoning, I opted to play more Max C over more Ash, because they exceed because I found out that people exceed special summon more than they add. So Max C, great hand trap in this format on Master Duel. Plus also gets me a couple more cards to work with, which I like. Then moving on, we got the bare bones of this strategy. We have none other than Cyber Dragon Core. Great normal summon, great way to start off your combos. Adds any cyber spell or trap from deck to hand, so you can go add Rev System, add Plant, add Emergency, add Fusion, add Overflow. Gonna add any of these. Plus, when we get the new Cyber Dark support coming in, we get again add the Horizon, the Cyber Dark World, just anything that can help us combo off and help us extend. Plus, as I said, you can banish it from your graveyard to special summon out any of these Sidra names easily from your deck. So Cyber Dragon Core, great normal summon paired with Machine Dupe, easily the bare minimum for most Cyber Dragon decks. Plus, you can easily make Infinity on your 5th summon if you don't make Almirage first. So if you make Almirage first, they'll be able to nib on your summon of Nova. But if you go Infinity first before making Almirage, you'll easily have protection from nib. So that's a great way to give yourself a bit of protection from nib. Next we have 2 Ash. As I said, I opted to play more Max C than over Ash because people special summon more than they add. Plus, if I'm going second, I'll easily be able to put up a negate with Infinity, maybe a pop with Overflow, plus a bit of protection with Almirage. So, even granted, Ash may be a great hand trap in this current Master Duel format. I just prefer to see more of Max C than I do Ash. So, that's my reasoning. Next up, we have Electromagnetic Turtle. This came in clutch turn 2 against a Zodiac that was up against round 4, I think it was. Because I couldn't do much, so all I was able to do was search the Mag Turtle and set Twin Twisters. Because with most Zodiac players, they tend to go Trident or Zeus. So if you Electromag banish during the start of the battle phase, it will stop them from making Zoots because technically no Xyz monsters battled. So yeah, that's why I like Electromagnetic Turtle. It also, you can dump, it's a free dump with Rampage because it just says you have to send 2 light machines from deck to graveyard. And what's Electromagnetic Turtle? A light machine. You can also, if you see it in your opening hand, discard it for Soldier, which I really like because it's a light monster you can discard. Plus, if you can't OTK that turn, you have a bit of protection to stop your opponent in the next turn. Next, we have Triple Cyber Dragon Veer. Now, normally, I like to see this paired with Core because it chain blocks the Ash or the well, most of the time Ash, because Imperm can still chain on top of the Veer, but chain blocks the Ash because you just go normal summon Core, then chain Veer to special summon itself from your hand, which can just stop the Ash, so you still get your Cyber Spell Trap Search, which I really like. And then of course the typical Triple Cyber Dragon. Now some people may play this at lower than the 2 depending on your build for this deck, but I play at 3. It's a great way to start your combos to like get rid of anything that's problematic. You want to play more than 2 for Machine Dupe, and most of these names you can easily just go, yeah, Machine Dupe, target that, but then get 2 of these out, make Nova, make Sega, make Infinity. There's a lot of stuff you can easily make with just 1 normal summon plus Machine Dupe. There's been times where I'll just straight up OTK with just a normal summon plus Machine Dupe. It will just be that easy to OTK. Then next we have 2 Galaxy Soldier. Now some people argue that you should play 3 over 2. I like it at 2 because you can search it off of the repair plant, and it also searches itself. But some people may say 3 because there's a great discard for Dragoon. Spoiler alert, we don't have Dragoon in this game, so I find that 3 Soldier is a bit too clunky for this deck at this current minute with current ban list and that Dragoon and stuff is banned. So yeah. Next we got the one of Jizukuru. It's a free kaiju that can easily search off repair plant. That helps you get rid of anything problematic. It's a great way to out something and give yourself a free body in the form of Fortress Dragon. So just kaiju something of theirs, make Fortress Dragon and just swing. So yeah. Next, moving on to the spells, we have the one of Foolish Burial. It's a great way to get maybe your core engrave if you open Foolish Burial, just can't get to core. It's a great way to get a free body off of Hertz, because send Hertz, get Cyber Dragon, or you can even send it off of Nashta and just bring it back with Nova just to get another free body, but you'll then be locked into machine sadly. Or if you just normal special summon it, but don't special summon the other machine, you just will get locked into machines. So it can either extend as a free body or extend but get locked into machines. So yeah, that's another reason why I only play 1 Nashta, because if you after then special summon, you can't go into Anaconda because it's a clan. So yeah. Next we have the mandatory triple machine duplication. This you want to have at 3. No more, no less. Pair it with Core, pair it with Hertz, pair it with Nashta. You can just easily get 2 more bodies on board. To go into Nova, go into Sega, go into Anaconda. There's a lot of ways, there are a lot of routes a normal summon of Hertz, Nashta or Core can get you in this deck. Then I have the one of Overload Fusion, which you easily just send off of Anaconda, get your Rampage, get your Fortress. Doesn't get anything to help you OTK. 9 times out of 10, it will be Rampage, because it can pop spells and traps equal to the number of materials used for its summon, plus it gains up to 2 more attacks, so you can just swing 3 times over something that may be problematic, then swing twice directly for game. Rampage can also then dump Electromagnetic Turtle, dump your Hertz, dump Veer, dump Sidra, even Galaxy Soldier if you really wanted to, or even Core. There's a lot of stuff in this deck that Rampage can dump to help you extend and help you recur your material, help you recall your resources. Next, we have Cyber Emergency. You play through this. Hands down, you play 3, no more, no less, just like with Machine Dupe. You want to see this to get your Core, get your Veer, get your Sidra, get your Nash, get your Hertz, get to any light machine Sidra monster that you may be missing. For the soldier discard, for extenders, for starting off your combo. There's a lot of versatile ways that you can utilize Cyber Emergency in this deck. Next, we have Cyber Repair Plan. Some people play more of this. I keep it at 1 because if you see more than this without a way to get a Sidra in grave, then it's just a dead card in hand. So I play 1 of this to search off core. Then, as I said, you can easily make Infinity as your 5th summon if you go core machine dupe and summon Almirage last. Because summon Almirage first before you make Nova or Infinity, that'll basically mean you can't get a negate with Infinity. So basically you want to go core, summon out 2, then make Nova as your 4th summon. So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the Infinity will be 5. Give you protection from mainly you want to protect yourself from Nib with this build. So, and then once Infinity is made, you can then just proceed to carry on, make your board, proceed to OTK, and so on and so forth. Next, we have the one-off rev system. It's another search off of core. It's a great way to bring back your Hertz, your Nashta, your Sidra, your Veer, just any Sidra name that you may have in graveyard or from your hand. It's a great way to extend from your hand if you don't have, you can easily, if you open Rev plus 2 Sidra names, that will easily make you Infinity. Plus, if there was a Dryden, the monster you special summon off of Rev system, it won't be destroyed, because thanks to what it says, it cannot be destroyed by card effects. Next, we have Triple Lightning Storm. This is just a way to help break boards going second, because as I said, this is a blind second deck, so you want to maximize the amount of board breaking cards that you want to see. So Triple Lightning Storm, Triple Twin Twister, it's just it helps you a lot break boards. Which I like to see. Plus your twin can help you ditch maybe your Hertz, your turtle, your core, just anything that can help you start off your combos. And as I said, the twin dumping the turtle did come up during my round against Zodiac. And finally, for the main deck, I have the one of Cyberload Fusion and the one of Overflow. These are great pieces that complement each other perfectly, because you can banish for Overflow, pop their monsters, and then Cyberload, make a Rampage, pop their spells and traps while putting everything that you just banished back in your deck to help you recur your resources. I'm tempted to put Cyberload up to maybe 2, because it's a great way to help get your resources back in your deck and to help with OTKs, because if the one of Rampage Dragon won't win, then 2 of them will help you win. So yeah, then moving on to the extra deck, as I said, 2 Rampage Dragon. It's a great way to help blow up problematic back rows. Plus, it helps you dump any of your light machines from your deck to the graveyard to help give it 2 more attacks. The best one in this whole deck being Electromagnetic Turtle. If you can't OTK and they're able to make somehow at least 1 Xyz, they go battle phase, just banish the Electromagnetic Turtle from your graveyard, it ends the battle phase entirely. They can't then make Zeus, because no Xyz monster has battled. So yeah, that's why I want to put Rampage, I may even put Rampage up to 3. But that means I have to put up at least Overload or Cyberload up to maybe 2 or 3. But for now, it's perfect at 2. Next, I have 2 Cyber Twin Dragon. Now, I never had this come up for me, but it's a good Cyberload target if I have 2 of these 2 OG Cydras up. So yeah, I'm just thinking of cutting Cyber Twin for now, but at the minute it's just a good way to help fill up extra deck space with what I have available to me. Next, I have the one of Chimera Tech Fortress, which is a good way to help clear problematic machine type monsters on your on both sides of the board. For example, you Kaiju, you use Jizukuru on your opponent's side of the board. You can then go Overflow Fortress, get rid of it, clears up spaces, and helps you proceed to break boards. Similarly with Mega Fleet, however, it helps you get rid of problematic monsters in the EMZ. For example, Appaloosa, IP, just anything that's in the EMZ that can cause a problem, you can just Mega Fleet it away and don't have to deal with it anymore. Next, I have Twin Cyber for the XCs, I have Twin Nova and Twin Infinity. With my current build, I've currently got IRL. I think I'm running 1 Nova to 2 Infinity, but either way, the Nova's Reborn is a soft once per turn, and it's a great way to help extend, and the Infinity is just a negate. It's just a negate. If you're going second, you can just make it on your 5th summon. As I said, if you go the Infinity line first, before making the Link 1 Armor Rush to get the Repair Plant in Graveyard, it gives you protection over anything, in my personal opinion. Then moving on to the links, we have the 1 Link Spider. It's just something to get rid of the Nibiru token. It's just a great way to link climb, and yeah, that's why I'm playing the Link Spider, to help get rid of the fucking Nib token. Plus then you can just snore summon something else, make Anaconda, and then proceed to swing. Then I've got the 1 of Almirage. Basically, it's just a way to get a low level, low attack Surgeon in. They normal summon into Grave for Repair Plant. Then I've got the 1 Cleafort Genius. Now, sometimes it comes up, sometimes it doesn't. But if you can make this with at least a way to get your... So you can easily just go Core, Search Rev, while chaining the Veer. Then you can just go Cleafort Genius, bring back the Core, and then just go Machine Dupe while bringing out a machine to each of its link zones, which can then add you another machine, which I think is quite nice, to be perfectly honest with you. Plus, it helps, it gives you a negate, so target opponents on your field and opponent's field, and they have their effects negate turn to turn. So go way to out your opponent's Trident, it's a great way to bait out their Zeus, stuff like that, which I like. Next we have the 1 off Sega. Some people play this up 2. I see this perfectly at 1. So it helps perfectly with OTKs, because it can basically act as a limiter removal on legs, where you can just where you target your Rampage, it boosts it by 21. So, but then making it 42, 2 swings, easy game. However, with Sega, if you want to attack with it, after you've activated its effect, your opponent won't take damage. So, yeah, I normally tend to go Sega at the start of the battle phase, boost my Rampage, and then if they have something in defense mode or something in attack mode, I want to save my Rampage to swing directly, I swing with the Sega. They will take no damage, but then that will leave me enough room to swing with Rampage twice. And finally we have the 1 Anaconda. Obviously I only play 1 of this in any type of Cyber Dragon build, even though it's already at 1, but it's a great way to dump your Overload, dump your Cyberload, or any other fusion spell that you may be running. Before I was running Dragoon, but Dragoon is banned, so I can't run Dragoon. But yeah, that has been my Master Duel 2nd place Distant Coder Locals deck profile. If you do want to see more of this, do check out my previous Cyber Dragon deck profile with the, I think it's post Cyber Strike Structure deck. And if you want to check out Distant Coder on Twitch, it is twitch.tv/DistantCoder. And if you want to check me out on Twitch, it is twitch.tv/NSCJoker. NSCJoker TCG, sorry. So yeah, I hope you all have enjoyed this, and I will see you all in whatever we do next. Until then, I'll see you later.